Developing a network takes having something yourself to contribute. If you don't have anything to contribute to a situation, you're not going to attract people that can contribute to you. And it may sound like a riddle or talking in a circle, but the people who really have something to bring to the table, it's almost like building a bridge. You got to continue to climb up the ladder, but in order for somebody to pull you up to take you to the next level, they have to have the strength to pull you up. Then you in turn have to have the strength to pull them up. And that's just the way of the world, and that's the way that it works. So in developing a network, make sure that you have something to bring to the table as well.
You want to try to make sure that the partnership you have with somebody is mutually beneficial. Mutually beneficial. That means both parties can get something out of the deal. Like with producers, what's going to be mutually beneficial for this producer? Like nobody wants to just throw you beats and y'all never put the songs out. Producers hate that stuff. Hate it, They like, dang man, if you're not gonna rap over it, just tell me, cause I could have sold that beat to somebody else, or I could have did something with it. You know what I mean? So,
some people that you want to keep in your network, artists and labels. I mean, you want to keep DJs in your network. You want to keep radio PDs in your network. You want to keep a real close net on those guys just to see how they're doing. You need your lawyer. You need your couple dedicated people in, as far as like I would say like a street team. You know what I'm saying? Some people that can go out and help you promote your brand or your music without you being there. Cover a little more ground. You want to have a network. You want to have a network full of people that can benefit you in your career.
Who you need to keep your network is really producers. Don't worry about the rappers too much, because they can rappers get a hot song, they get big hits, and you'll be the happy. Private flash out on one on, so fuck the rappers. Keep the producers in your network. That's who you need.
If you're an artist, you want to be known by the people that are playing music. And the people that are playing music outside of musicians and bands and live sets are DJs. So first and foremost, you need to have a DJ on your team. Every artist can have a DJ on his team, and they don't have to be your only DJ, but that's the DJ that's gonna give you DJ advice.
If you're an artist, you want to be connected with a little bit of everybody. So when I say everybody, I'm talking about DJs, not just one DJ. You want as many DJs as possible to be like, oh, I know D1, yeah, that's homie, he cool. Like, I met him before, I chopped it up with him. You gotta have DJs, respecting your hustle, respecting your movement, definitely.
It's not what you know, it's who you know. And that's another thing that's the truth as well, because you have people that live and dwell in the world every day. And a lot of times, the most successful people aren't necessarily the most talented ones. We look at it as when we see people that play in major league sports, there are people on the block that can outthrow them, outrun them, outshine them every day. But they didn't have what it takes to be in the business of it. They have people who can sing and blow that do nothing beyond singing your church choir. But it's a value of the network that brings them to the next level.
You want to have promoters, you want to have promoters really know you and respect you. And same thing, just seeing that you're out there, doing your thing. You want to have producers. If you're an artist, you want to have producers. Like, you want to have producers saying, man, I can't wait for him to spit on one of my beats, straight up. And you gotta push the boundaries of your creativity. So I wouldn't just work with one producer. I wouldn't. I would test it out. Now maybe you find that chemistry with one producer after you done rock with 5 of them, and that's the one you choose to stick with and do a whole project with. But test it out. I mean, find out who you sound best with. You feel me? So.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you meet a producer, he a hot-ass producer, he want $10,000 for a track. Go and get on that $10,000. See what that song do. That song work, that's your dog now. He not charging you 10 no more because both of y'all just won and he know both of y'all can win. That's how you do that, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, that nigga talking about 10 and he ain't worth 10. Talk his ass down. I'm not saying go throw your money away. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he asked for, go and pay it and get a relationship with him, and then you ain't got to worry about all that, That's how they do in the industry. All them features, everybody, you think Rick Ross and Wayne to be paying for features? Fuck no, them niggas in the cahoots. They people, they collaborate with each other, so it's on the love. That's how that works.
My dad used to always tell me that friends are to be used. And the first thing that I said was, you know, Daddy, that's not what's up. That's not right. You shouldn't use people. And he said, no, you should not misuse people, which means treat them unfairly or only take and not give to the situation. But a mutually beneficial situation is always good for everyone. So you have to make sure that you continuously surround yourself with people that can bring something to the table for you.
They got DJs like, you know, PK1, Super Mike, DJ Chill, you know what I'm saying? Guys like that, you know, really influential in their areas of music, you know what I'm saying? Wherever they at, they usually have a lot of people, so you want to get to know people like that, you know, the DJs like that. I say they name so you can use like who's the DJ Chill, or who's the PK1, who's the Super Mike in your area. You want to keep those guys in your network because, you know, that's who's spinning the records, you know what I'm saying, in front of the most people.
A manager, a lot of people feel a different way about management, but it depends on what type of management you're getting. As far as someone arranging your bookings and arranging your payment and arranging your contracts, that's always good, man. It always makes a better presentation when someone who speaks very well and has very good knowledge of the game, of the system, when someone's speaking on your behalf. While you're there, it makes a big difference. So, you know, a lot of people would prefer to talk to a manager or someone who knows numbers offhand than an artist who, well, how many shows have you done? Well, you know, I did a few over here and a few over there. That's not what they're looking for. Someone needs to be there to be like, man, the guy's done 24 live acts, 10-minute performances, he's done 3 radio appearances, he's done 2 videos. All that stuff needs to be on deck. All that stuff is pretty impressive.
Definitely videographers. Definitely videographers. Unless you about to shoot your own video, you know, maybe you gonna rap and hold a camera at the same time. I'm not that talented, so videographers, you want them in your network too. And you know, it's just like a toolbox, man, just like a tool belt. You know, you got different tools, so you need different people in your network.
Who else do you need to have in your loop? You need to have a street team in your loop. A group of people who are getting the word out about what you do. If you're trying to get a club banger in a club, but you don't have people in the club who know about your song, then that shows that you don't have a street team. Street team are people who will rock your shirt, rock your logo, rock one of your sayings across their back, who will get on Twitter or Facebook and say something, repeat one of the quotes from your song. They're the people that keep you relevant because you're only one voice. You and your manager are only 2 voices. But if you have 15 other people talking to 15 other people 15 days at a time, 15 times 15 times 15 in 2 weeks goes a lot further than 2. So you definitely need a street team, and you need some kind of name recognition or visual representation.
For females, the definitely wrong way to do it is trying to screw your way in the door, because people don't play in their business. They may play and have their own leisures and things that they do, but they definitely aren't bringing the play side into business. So you have to establish yourself first that way. Another wrong way to do it is internet stalking. That is the worst thing to do. Like, people see so many promotional tools where people are blasting. Blasting doesn't mean follow me, listen. Like, if it's out there and you've presented it in the right way, they're going to listen to it. We're gonna already know about it and have heard about it. But people that continuously come to me, oh, Courtney Hustle, follow me on Twitter. If I wanted to follow you, I'd already be following you. Or if you had something interesting enough, it would have already come across my timeline. So don't do that. That's the worst thing that you could ever do, because that's the quickest way for a record executive to really block you, and they'll never see anything that you do.
Other artists, definitely. You know, you want to be like, you want to be one of those people who other artists can honestly say, yeah, like, even though this person is trying to get to the same goal I'm trying to get to, I respect them though. I respect their artistry, and they're unique. They're in their own lane. That's the good thing about when other artists really respect you. You know, they'll be like, man, you ain't the same as me, but that's a good thing. You know, Juvenile told me that. That really meant a lot to me. You feel me? Like, he really respects the lane that I'm in. Manny Fresh told me that, you know, a few years ago. That really stands out to people when they see, like, you're different, but you dope. I see you. Keep doing your thing. That's what you want.
I would say, you know, sometimes an artist needs a hype man. Sometimes that's all it takes. because performance is what becomes everything. After the song, after the hit banger, after the club banger, after the hit song, after all of that, you gotta perform it. You can't forget about the performance piece. So, you know, having a hype man sometimes, someone on the track with you, someone back in the background with you, getting the energy and the vibe you need from the crowd to enhance your performance, that's another thing you might want to go ahead and invest in. Sometimes your DJ could be the hype man.
The way you maintain benefits from your network is, number one, show people respect, man. Be nice to people. Straight up, that'll never get old. Just be nice to people. As long as you be nice, you courteous, you on time, you don't lie to people, people are gonna like doing business with you. That's what it is. Make sure it's mutually beneficial and just be nice to people. That's the main thing.
You stay on your hustle. What up, Shy? What up, Pat? Them my Starbucks.
Loyalty, but for royalty. First you gotta grind with your niggas, then y'all shine together.
Protection, test me. I promise that I'm not easy. Listen, I'm shredding a lot of people. I eat them, that's my objectives. With a heat on my hip, load the clipper when they get reckless. The murder rate, I've been hectic.
By the cup, what? Teach you how to do it. Do it when your money right. You ain't my people, I'm my equal, bitch, don't come tonight. So rock star the whole club, getting drunk tonight. I'ma make it move, make this motherfucker jump tonight.
I'm a TNWR, thug nigga with raw. Shoot a ball, not a car. Chopper with an extra raw. I'm about to dive in on them. I'm fishing for me one. Chopper with a drum.